Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to New Vegas. Been an age since I last played New Vegas, but I fancied it, so we're doing it. Mod stuff, I'll get that out of the way right away. I'm using the Viva New Vegas mod pack downloaded via Wabberjack. So I don't know exactly what mods I have installed, but that's the mod list I used. So if you're curious, that's it. It's like a vanilla plus thing. It really doesn't. Whoa! That was the wrong button. It really doesn't. It doesn't like. It's vanilla plus. It doesn't mess with the game a huge amount, which is pretty much what I wanted. I almost played it completely vanilla. I almost decided to do a totally vanilla playthrough, and then I actually loaded up the vanilla game, and you know, I had all those weird things like the mouse acceleration bug, and I suddenly realized, oh god, purely vanilla New Vegas is so janky. I need a few quality of life enhancements. So that's where we're at. New game. You've all seen this before, but we'll watch it anyway. Rip the VOD. Yeah. Never mind. Past the point of caring now, really.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Still a pretty darn good intro, that, isn't it? Oh, hello, Django. Nice for you to finally join us. No, it's a new modelist. Mr. Latecomer. Yeah, it just occurred to me this is the first time I've played New Vegas since he died, actually, Matthew Perry.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
I don't remember. Now, there was a Chumbawamba song, wasn't it? What was it called? I don't remember what the name of the actual song was. It was, do you suffer from long-term memory loss? I don't remember. John Fallout, yes, that's what we were talking about. The pre-stream stuff. Because I haven't come up with a character at all. I put zero thought into this. I wasn't even sure if I was going to play this game until I really sat down this evening. What kind of... Okay, let's work backwards, shall we? What ending do I want to go for? You don't see a Legion playthrough very often, do you? You don't see a bad guy playthrough terribly often either, just in general. Problem with that, as I mentioned earlier in the pre-stream bit, is that you don't. No, it's not going to be a very companion-focused playthrough if you play as a baddie, especially if you play Legion. If you wanted to be a baddie and not do the Legion, that probably leaves you with Wildcard and House Always Wins. Someone suggested earlier we play as Mavis again from Fallout 3, and I'm actually tempted now I think about it. She seems like a character who would go for the house ending. Problem with playing her in Fallout 3 is that Fallout 3's moral choices are pretty much like be the good guy or be comically mustache-twirlingly evil. Whereas it's more interesting in this game. You can definitely do an evil NCR playthrough. I suppose you probably could, couldn't you? Mavis and Cass would absolutely despise each other. Yes, they probably would. I'm trying to think what companions would actually... If we play Mavis, which companions are we actually going to end up working with? I'm thinking Eddie and... I mean Rex and Lily. Yeah, that's kind of probably it, isn't it, Django? Like, because like Arcade, Boone, Veronica, Cass, all probably a no. We're not going full evil angel eyes. We kind of are though. If we're playing as Mavis, we're definitely going full angel eyes. I'm pretty sure I don't think I've ever done a New Vegas playthrough where I deliberately chose to play as an awful person. So it does appeal. So I think we're going to do it.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you.
How dare you? Right, he's going to be our first victim.
Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
Django is just not on the ball tonight, is he? Right, Mavis. So Mavis, for those not in the know, we played her in Fallout 3 quite a while ago now. But she's actually originally based on a D&D character I once played. She was an angelic little blonde-haired halfling who was made of pure evil. Lawful evil, specifically. And I decided to basically use her as a Fallout 3 character once. And unfortunately in Fallout 3 it just wasn't that compelling because Fallout 3's evil choices are all just comically stupid evil. So I kind of lost interest in the whole thing quite quickly and I never finished that playthrough. But Mavis in Fallout New Vegas, on the other hand, that compels me. That'd be a twist, wouldn't it? Her years in the wasteland have not left her unscarred. Like that's her haircut now. I think we gave her that one. There we go.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you
Punished Mavis. Yeah, she's just gone full Raider Psycho by the time she's made it all the way to the West Coast.
Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Mad Mavis, yeah. This FOV seems a little bit excessive, but I'll roll with it for now.
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor test.
I'm trying to give the Vega tester a try.
We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Michael Hogan, another great voice actor. Great actor, full stop, honestly. I was rewatching Battlestar Galactica not that long ago, in fact. Alright. So, yeah, if you want to min-max, do that. For starters. I'm not about that min-maxing life, though. Let's see. She was pretty darn intelligent. She did have buckets of charisma, even though I'll just put it up to 6 because it is a useless stat. Not particularly strong. Endurance. Agility, yeah, sure. Intelligence 10. Yeah, that works for me.
Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brain some good. Well, we know your vitals are good. But that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn dropping. What do you say?
How's the audio, by the way? I feel like I could turn it up just a touch. Oh yeah, voice is really low for some reason. That's sort of interesting.
You take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions.
Does seem a touch. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one who's thinking that. Especially compared to the intro cinematic. Alright, I'll sit on the damn couch. Okay.
All right.
Camera's floating up here for some reason. That's all good.
A word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Kick.
House.
Demolish.
Night.
Shroud.
Bandit.
Vaporize.
Light.
Dark.
Mother.
Regret.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Strongly disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Strongly agree.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Strongly agree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Although, in reality, Mavis would absolutely lie on the test. So, but whatever. No opinion.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Disagree.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
I can't actually see it, Doc, because the camera's a bit fucked. But a chemical reaction.
Okay. How about this one?
It's a piece of space-age technology.
Last one.
Two bears high-fiving. I don't have that mod in this list, apparently. Unbelievable, Viva New Vegas. It's the most important one, and you didn't include it. A mushroom cloud.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Now the camera's on the ceiling. Energy weapons, explosives, and speech. You were almost right. Energy weapons, speech, and sneaky breaky. I'm thinking, yeah. Guns is tempting just because it's very expedient, but no, I'm going to stick with the energy weapons concept for this one.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
The camera is apparently now a GoPro attached to the top of Mavis's head, but anyway. Built to destroy claustrophobic. Well, first of all, Wild Wasteland. For sure. Skilled but not experienced. Yeah. Small frame. That would be appropriate. Yeah. Anyone ever used Logan's loophole before? Out of curiosity, anyone in chat? I've never bothered with it before. One of these days, though. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a small frame, I think. No, it's not a fantastic choice, but I'm gonna go with it anyway, just because it's very appropriate for Mavis.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
I will join you in just a moment, Doc Mitchell, but first I'm going to rob you blind. Or I would if I could sneak. That's interesting. I cannot sneak. A canny sneak cam. Hello.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Was my wife's. I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen.
What do I do now?
You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Yeah, hardcore mode. Can't remember the last time I didn't play with hardcore mode. Alright. Can I, yeah, get rid of some of these tutorial messages? Which will inevitably pop up. I don't know what this button does. It's obviously added by a mod of some description, but I haven't got a clue what it does. Ooh, laser pistol. Very nice. We got 19 energy cells, and that's it. 6 bobby pins, 7 stim packs, Rad-X, and anti-venom, which some of which I have just nicked from the doctor. Alright. God, characters in this game look ugly. Never mind. This with the J Sawyer mod? I don't know. Don't ask me. If you've got mod questions like, are you using this mod? Are you using that mod? The answer is, I don't know. Haven't a clue. Haven't a Scooby-Doo. I just downloaded the mod list off Wabberjack and did not really bother to read any of the description, if I'm honest with you. Alright. My god, the gun's massive on my screen. Also, no iron sights. Hello.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Whew, those men who attacked me.
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
How did you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
How did you end up in Goodsprings?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
Okay, bye.
Happy trails!
Yeah, Goodsprings. I've done playthroughs of this game before. I had like loads of survival mods and shit installed, and I ended up spending like 10 hours of gameplay just in Goodsprings. Just going out, exploring, scavenging, having a little player home. That's when I had a World of Pain installed, so there was a lot of like dungeons and stuff nearby to explore. Alright, oh, detected by whom? Whom? That bird? Your weapon is in poor condition. Good to know. That's not what I meant to do. Now I'm hidden, detected, hidden, 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 hidden. Marvelous. That's probably him over there. Oh yeah, the schoolhouse mod. I remember that. That was a quality mod, that actually. Goodsprings General Store. Oh my goodness. Why do I get this bug with Bethesda games? It is specifically Gamebryo Bethesda games. I have this weird look up at the ceiling, spin around view glitch. It happens in Skyrim and it's just happened in this. I don't think it happens in Morrowind. It didn't happen with, obviously it didn't happen with Oblivion Remastered when we were playing that. I thought for ages it was an issue with my mouse. Like the sensor was dirty or something, but it's not. These are the only games it happens in. Bent tin can equals tin can. Good to know. Be free, little tumbleweed. Be free.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
I'd say the same thing about Mavis, personally. Why are you called Easy Pete? Not that he's introduced himself as such, but...
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now, we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
What's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Primm don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Tell me about the Legion.
They're slavers, led by a guy named
Oh, did he
Caesar,
actually... Alright.
or Kaisar.
My
Not
perception
sure how you're
score,
supposed to
apparently,
say it.
a good solid
years
1 or
ago, they
2.
tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
One of those days, I guess. Yeah. Didn't get as much sleep as I would have liked, mate. You were a prospect, like digging for gold and silver.
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Did you ever find anything good while prospecting?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
Never bothered to go looking out that way specifically for that stash if it exists somewhere. Maybe it does. What's so important about Hoover Dam?
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
Do you know, honestly, it doesn't help as well that every time an NPC speaks, I use that as an opportunity to read the chat and not actually pay attention to what the NPC is saying. It's my flimsy defense, but it generally tends to be the way this goes, especially if it's a game I've played before and I already know what they're going to say. Do you know anything about Victor?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Difficult Pete hasn't been activated yet. Imagine that if you just shoot him once with the pistol and then his eyes start glowing red and he just doubles in size and then a boss bar appears at the top of the screen. Difficult Pete. Dark Souls boss music starts playing. Where can I get a you can get a shovel over at Goodsprings source, can't you? Just thinking about going into the graveyard and, you know, robbing some graves. Liberty Pete engaging hostiles.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
I'm here for the free gun. And also the XP. And all that good shit. Saw someone doing a randomized run in New Vegas. Easy Pete got this Sierra Madre hologram generated, so he looked like a ghost. That's quite funny.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Can do. Oh, it's already equipped. That's handy. Well, that's not a great start.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
It helps it a lot, actually. Look at that. Wobble, wobble, wobble versus pretty steady.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
All right.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Suddenly I'm waving a gun in her face. Move, doggy. Don't mind the glitching weird animations, it's just good old Gamebryo jank. Well, I'm glad I managed to get this working in the end. Because my backup nuclear option tonight was pun not intended, by the way, was if I couldn't get this working or Fallout 4 working, I was going to play Fallout 1 instead. Because it's like the one Fallout game installed on my computer I can guarantee will work.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Alright. Love this cartoonish sneaking animation.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
Be very quiet. Fallout 1 would be fun to see a playthrough of. I'd like to play it again, actually. It's been a while. I do really like Fallout 1. I think it's a quality game. As you guys probably know, the regulars here, I don't always get on super well with old school CRPGs. But Fallout 1 and 2, I always really, really enjoyed. Nailed it. It's not really the turn-based versus real-time thing, honestly, Django. In fact, in some ways I prefer the real-time with pause because it means combat encounters get over and done with much faster. Fallout 1 and 2 have the old waiting around for all the NPCs to do their thing problem, which makes the combat quite tedious. It's not really the combat I enjoy in Fallout 1 and 2. I think it's just the fact that it plays less like a D&D RPG and more like almost a sort of top-down 2D ImSim, you know. So in some ways, I feel like Fallout 1 and 2 have more in common with this than they do with Baldur's Gate, in terms of, like, what it feels like to actually play it. You're not playing as a party, you're playing as a single character. The world is very open. You can go around, do your thing. Loads of random encounters. There are factions of a sort. Quality side quests. Is the shovel here or is it at the other one? Might be the other one. Am I supposed to go back to talk to Sonny again? I can't remember. Do this properly. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean about completing the game so many times. It's been, to be honest, it's been so long since I've last played New Vegas that I'm actually kind of at that point again where I've forgotten enough about the game to sort of really properly enjoy it again.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
You said the magic words.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Tone and atmosphere and what was amazing in Fallout 1 is. Yeah. There are elements of Fallout 1 that are obtuse and annoying. I struggled for years with the whole needing to find a rope thing. Back when I was playing the game originally and I didn't have an internet connection and couldn't just look up what you were supposed to do, it took me way too long to figure out where to get some rope from. But once I figured that out, the rest of the game is really gosh darn fun. Where the hell has she gone? I don't know. If she dies, she dies. I hear gunshots. I don't know. Are you going to kill her so I can loot her? Go on, geckos. You can do it. One time you want her to die, and she won't. Unbelievable. Well, I'm about to get a reward for doing absolutely nothing.
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure.
Yes.
I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
That's Mavis, small town hero. Heroine. Mavis is about as good for you as heroin is, to be fair. Now then, isn't there a shovel here somewhere? My kingdom for a shovel. Let's have a drink, I suppose. Seriously, isn't? I'm sure there's supposed to be a shovel here somewhere. Ah, at least I remember to turn the radio volume down to 0 in the options. Turn to VATS, push V. Oh my god, game. Fine, I will. VATS the fucking Goodsprings settler if it makes you shut up. Thank you.
Hey there.
You're, How did you even get in there in the first place? Well, I'm just going to leave you to starve to death there, I think. I could have sworn there's a shovel here you can grab. And then, you know, proceed to dig up all the graves with it.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Thing you struggled with before that one was it was very directionless. But that's sort of like what I liked about it, though. I mean, what the problem, the issue with it a little bit was that you do have that time limit. And if you do, I'm just looking at Cheyenne's goofy ass face on the left there. Oh my god. Anyway, I need to screen cap that or something. There we go. I can crop that damn face out later and use it as an emoji. Couldn't hurt.
All right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started.
Water chip time limit aside, I actually really liked the open directionless nature of Fallout 1 because
I know I've seen Brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I
it was a lot like Morrowind in that respect.
Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Briefcase with a mug in it. Any shovels? Sonny, we need to cook. Harmonica, empty suitcase, empty bottles. Look at that, a bucket and no spade. Story of my life. I'm getting some real... Oh, hello. I could rebuild character and try and make Mavis look a little bit less, you know, face Jenny. I mean, she does have a giant forehead, as what someone pointed out. I mean, even the slider says it's at the large end, but then you do that and suddenly... Ah! I'm probably just going to make this worse, aren't I? That's usually how this goes. You try and fix it and it just gets worse. High cheekbones. You want the eyes further apart, otherwise you start to look a little bit weird. Now you can't do the thing where you make them go back a bit. Forehead, tilt forward, back. Cheek, jaw, chin. Oh, that'll do, pig. That'll do. It'll be the classic thing now of, oh, crap. I didn't realize I was going to go through all this again. I think we went for... $10 on that, didn't we? Agility's quite high as well. Did I even take a point out of luck last time? I don't think I did. No, that's about what we had, I think. Energy weapon, sneak speech, yep. And then we went Wild Wasteland and small frame. There we go. Finished! Travel onwards! I went to hit tab there to look at my character like I was playing Oblivion. Do you know, that's honestly not much of an improvement. Now she just looks miserable. But you can't really change the default facial expression much, can you, in this? I've been a bit spoiled, I think, by more recent RPGs with their lovely character creation. I forgot how basic and terrible it is in these older games. Never mind. Which definitely has a bit of that RBF going on, yeah, for sure. Kind of a weaselly looking profile. Deary, deary me. Well, nothing a visit to the plastic surgeon at some point can't fix, I suppose. There is a plastic surgeon in this game, right? I think there's that clinic you can go to get the modifications, but I don't know if they also do the plastic surgeon thingy. I can pretend they do, I suppose, if nothing else. Ah, the fridge. With not Indiana Jones in it. Yeah, why not? There isn't one. Oh, tragic. I feel like Mavis is the sort of person who would go in for cosmetic surgery. So... Iowa Smith, yeah. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is quality, by the way, if you haven't played it. It's really bloody good. Do I want to start collecting garbage this soon? Sure. I'll find somewhere to stash it all. Not that there's a ton of crafting in this compared to like Fallout 4, but there is a bit of crafting to be had. Anything good in here? Nope. Mailbox roulette here is letting us down a bit. Ooh. Oh, I managed to kill a mantis without using VATS. Proud of myself. Oh, look at that. Give me your legs. Yeah, the condition on this gun is not great, is it? Hopping around. It's going to make it more difficult to shoot. Oh. Apparently I did not have nearly enough faith in my FPS skills. All that Doom I've been playing is finally paying off. Doom and recently a lot of Heretic, actually. Digest. Bobby pin. Should we do the old? I did chuckle when I saw the hacking minigame hit from this in the actual Fallout TV show. That did make me smile. Hunting for brackets. Never seems worth bothering with the brackets, honestly. Origins, 2 out of 7. Talking? Fucking knew it. It's like I'm good at this or something. Disengage log. Super Stimpak, bottle caps, pre-war money, all the drugs, and a stealth boy. Maybe I should be checking these lockers. Some bonus bottle caps in these. Wonder glue, sure. You find the longer words easier than the shorter ones? Yeah, they probably are, actually, when you really think about it. Because the selection of words with the shorter ones is sort of like... there's more commonality between them, I find. Maybe I'm just imagining it, but... yeah, I think I'm with you on that. I find like the longer word one's actually a little bit easier to do for some reason. Wonder Glue's not as useful here as in Fallout 4. Yeah. There's a part of me that I kind of wishes I was playing Fallout 4 instead. But I stand by my earlier statement, which is that Fallout New Vegas, I think, is probably more entertaining to watch on Twitch than 4 is. Especially when I'm playing 4, because when I play 4, it's 90% settlement building. One out of 4 letters doesn't really tell you much. And the thing is, the words are all really similar as well. So I feel like it's harder to guess. Feels weird not having the guy here from the schoolhouse mod with his little house and everything. And his little mechanic shop and thing and all that sort of stuff. So I've played with that mod so much that it's sort of... it's unwittingly become part of my core New Vegas memories, and it feels strange not having it there. You like to watch all the nice building in 4. I feel like you might be in a minority though. Tales of Chivalry. Duct tape, which likewise probably is not as useful in this. I think it works out better this way, particularly because if I want to play some Fallout 4, I can still do it. And I can just, you know, I can settlement build and podcast. Which suits me quite nicely. Still no damn shovel. I'll have to just buy one off Chet. How annoying. Actually, is there anything I can make? I can make some gecko hide belts. Why not?
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Mm-hmm. You ever been to New Vegas?
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the Strip.
I've just realised we should definitely do some gambling in this playthrough. I'm also going to play the fuck out of Caravan, by the way. Just so you know. I'd like to know more about Mr. House.
I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
Anything you can tell me about the Great Khans?
They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
Okay, what do you got for sale?
Can do.
Does he have energy cells? Because that's something I do need. He does. Have this paint gun and this pre-war money. And this psycho. Hold on, are we gonna have Mavis become a chem addict by accident? Maybe. Maybe I'll hold on to it for now. Steady can go. Oh, that's rubbish. $97 caps. Shovel. 16 caps for a shovel. Absolute ripoff. This hardly seems worth it. I think I'll just take the caps.
Thanks. Take it easy now.
I'll make do with my varmint rifle. I don't suppose he's got any energy cells I can nick. He's got some armor I could nick. Bethesda stealth. Hell yeah. Although, yeah, hidden. I can do this. Leather armor, Merc Grunt outfit. Yes. Okay, the Vault 21 jumpsuit, DR dash. Melee weapons and speech +2. That's DT4. DT5. But of course, which looks the best? Not that fashion's that important, but I think the guns +10 is actually kind of nice at the moment, since it's only 1 point of DT. Why does it... Wait, hang on a minute. Why does it say 4 dash? What the hell does it mean by that? 4 minus? Whereas this is just 5? Condition on this is rubbish. Wear this for now.
Howdy.
Get out of my way. Toaster. Yeah, then. Okay, that's worse than 1. Oh, I see. It's a mod thing. Yeah, as now says 5+ because it's better. That's handy now that I know what it means. Break down scrap metal to lead. You know, that's not a bad idea. Hey. not often I play a character in New Vegas that actually bothers to go out of their way to rob people blind, but yeah. I feel like all this bad karma is going to bite me in the arse eventually. Oops, no. There we go. Okay, let's see. Wonders. 2 of 7. Alright. Lending. 5 of 7. It's got to be N-D-I-N-G then. You would unless it's fencing. No. No. It has to be. You have to have the D. Finding. Yeah. Disengage lock. Hello there. You can keep the sledgehammer and the lead pipe and the baseball bat. How you managed to fit them into that damn safe, I do not know. How are you doing? Did you want to use the computer? I'm all finished now. Enjoy.
Hello.
Oh, poor silent jukebox. I really wish I could play with the radio one. That is an age-old streaming problem. Because the only thing I'm missing right now is a bit of Johnny Guitar. UI Plus, I assume. I no idea, mate. I'm using the Viva New Vegas Wabberjack mod list. I don't actually know what's in it. I just downloaded it because Spot says it was good. And ironically, he's not here tonight, so I have no idea what's in the mod list. I downloaded it entirely on faith, but so far so good. Oh wait, there you are, Spot. Hello. Wow, Mavis, you are out of shape. Oh, right, the scorpion. Oh, boy. That was close. Yeah, I mean, it did say on the thing it's Vanilla Plus, which is exactly what I was looking for anyway. As I said earlier, I almost played completely vanilla until I actually loaded up completely vanilla and remembered what completely vanilla is actually like. Oh, the lights in New Vegas just came on. Yeah, it has J Sawyer built in, which I've never used before, actually. Oh, rats. I almost had him there. Finicky little bastard. Ah. There we go. Alright, let's get to work with that shovel. a 9mm pistol. We're off to a good start. Another 9mm pistol. We haven't eaten yet, have we? Fod. Slip. Tuo. It's my grave. Snow globe. Acquired. Are there any more we can... Is there another one over here? Oh, well, there's the Brock flower. Did I get some Xander root in the end? Rip Fearless Dave. Well, I'm not Fearless Dave, I'm Sorcerer Dave. Otherwise that would have been pretty spooky. There's only like 4 mod lists available on there, to be fair, Spot, but yeah, it is a thing now. Ah, Vegas. Alright, careful, there's a bunch of giant rad scorpions down in this bit, isn't there? I want to go over there. Let's go sneaky mode. Sneaky Mavis. There's some coyotes out here somewhere, isn't there? Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, normally I don't really like mod lists because I like to do it all myself. Bit of a micromanagement freak when it comes to that. But on this occasion, I just didn't have the mental energy or the time to go and compile my own New Vegas mod setup. So, given that I already had Wabberjack installed, I ran it up just to see what was there, and then Viva New Vegas popped up. And I was like, you know what, that'll do. Considering I was practically going to do a vanilla playthrough anyway. Machete. Well, I guess I found somewhere to sleep. Oh, hey, look at that. It tells you what your little scores are going to be when you finish resting. That's pretty neat, you know? And then they change as you go through it. And that moved really fast as well. Wow. I got any purified water? I do. Probably a waste drinking that. Could just go back to Goodsprings and get it for free. But hey. discovered several locations. I can fast travel. And I've leveled up. Holy crap. Hooray. Alright. No. Guns. A little bit of guns. Black Widow. Cherchez la femme. Intense training, retention, swift learner. I'm gonna go with this because I'd like to start building up luck for gambling purposes. Oh well though. Oh god. Somebody's shooting at me. There's not a lot of cover here, is there? Oh my god. Okay, I thought that was Sunny Smiles there for a second. I was like, holy shoot. What the fuck's going on? What happened to Cheyenne? She's not looking great. It's just a Sunny Smiles doppelganger, apparently. What the fuck? Alright, prepare to be vaporized. There's accuracy, though. Okay. Oh god, there's more than one of them. Well, that didn't go as well as I planned it to. Okay, that went better than I thought it would. A little mid-combat quick save. Okay, I think he just died somehow. What happened there? Did he get rad scorpioned? What happened? Did he just run away? Oh, he's... Huh.
Come on!
Oh, God. He snapped out of it. There we go. Good old Vats. Who doesn't love a bit of panic, Vats? Right. Bit of repairage. And we got this now as well. The Battle for Yangtze Memorial. This is what I came here for. Oh, I lose karma for activating the empty grave. That's funny. Here we go. There we go. Yes. Yes. That's rubbish. I thought that was something else. I thought it was a different outfit than what it is, but anyway. Laser rifle. Now we're cooking on lighter fluid. Wasn't the Gravedigger trait negative in Fallout 2? I think it was, yeah, because I remember you could pick it up by deciding to go digging through the graveyard. And NPCs did not like that, unsurprisingly. Hello, Master Matt. I remember it because I remember the first time I played Fallout 2, I did it and then had to reload a save. Do 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 do. Oh shit, I'm over encumbered still, but I can run regardless. My action points aren't even draining. Oh, I like this system. Or is it worth wasting this on coyotes? No. No is the answer. Oh, fuck. Day of the Jackal, more like Day of the Coyote. Okay, what the fuck? Arrrr. Mavis is definitely more of a cat person. Oh, now I can't run. There are phases of over-encumbrance, apparently. It's a bit like Stalker. Ah, interesting. Okay. That's alright, that works for me. I don't need this, though. Oh, crap. Now I can't remember how you drop things. Right-click, there we go. Our carry capacity is not fantastic. But I want all of these. Still don't know what that button does. If I just eat something. Like this gecko kebab. No, that didn't weigh enough. There is this pile of lead I'm carrying around. Scrap electronics. Oh, okay, I do have a few things here that are a bit chunky. But yeah, we can move again now. I can't sprint, but I can run back to Chet to throw my garbage at him in exchange for caps, which is all I need.
You looking to buy some supplies?
I'll like sell you my crap, sir. But yeah, sure. I need Xandaru still, don't I? That's what I'm missing. Got plenty of Brock flour. Now, do I want to sell these? Yeah, fuck it, I'll sell them. I was going to say, or do I want to hoard them? No, just sell them, you moron. Oh, we won't find more out there. And if I'm desperate, I can buy them back. Anything else I need to get rid of? That'll do, I think.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Funny thing is that the pile of 200 lead doesn't even weigh that much. Deliver items to any Mojave Express Dropbox. You've discovered once you find a Mojave Express Dropbox, just activate it and you'll be able to use that location to send and receive items. Oh, I thought I could use it like a Diablo-style chest, you know, but no. I can sprint again! Whee! She can really sprint though, like, you know, I had to go at her for like getting out of breath that quickly, but do you know what? She's going absolutely fucking breakneck. Not surprised she's a bit out of breath quite quickly. Maybe she gets exercise-induced asthma, like Paula Radcliffe. Right. There's that fucking Xander route. Is the Xander route over by the schoolhouse, or was that the Brock flower? I forget. I've been to the graveyard and I've been to this place now. And I've clearly forgotten to grab it from one of these locations. Here we go, yeah. Alright, we can finally get this over and done with. Oh, hey, Victor. How you doing? I'm just gonna... Yep. Yeah, I knew you had that in there. Can't remember if there's anything else worth grabbing. You just watch, I'll find the shovel now. It's just me, or is the distant terrain a lot better than vanilla? It seems a lot more detailed than I remember it being, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure. See, that's the interesting thing to me. Like, the distant terrain looks really nice. But I had that other mod list, which was very graphically heavy, and for some reason that ran like dog shit. It really ran really poorly on this computer, and it didn't look any better than this visually. Yo, Sonny, where you at? Oh, there she is.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Yeah, probably not going to stream a hell of a lot longer because I'm starting to feel pretty darn tired myself, actually. Healing powder, done. I don't have enough survival skill to make gecko steaks, do I? No. I've been hoarding gecko meat for the purposes of making gecko steaks with. Gecko kebabs. I feel like they were not a thing in the vanilla game.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
It'd be fun to play a survival challenge where you can only use stuff you craft. Yeah, it would actually be kind of fun to do that. It'd be particularly challenging in this game because there's not a ton you can craft. Like, vanilla, out of the box wise. Oh, it's this guy. Don't want to deal with you. Enjoy bullshit.
Hello? Can you help me?
What's wrong?
My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge, and I can't get to her. Please, she's going to die.
Okay. Well, Mavis ordinarily wouldn't care, but it's like, where is she? So maybe if she's dead, I can go loot her stuff. So where is she?
Go up the path, past the broken radio tower, and go to the right. They're at the top of the trail.
Sorry, too dangerous.
But she'll die if you don't help.
Yeah, bye.
I hope someone helps my girl before it's too late.
Totally not going up there to loot your dead girlfriend. Right. More Xander route. El gecko. Dead. Could die up here, actually, to be fair. There's quite a lot of geckos up here, if I remember correctly. And my firepower is not the best. I've got the laser rifle now, I suppose, but just need to pick them off stealthily, one by one. Except that's not gonna fucking happen, is it? Especially if I keep missing. Oh, Christ. Okay, equip the laser rifle. And run the fuck away. Oh my god, Mavis. I probably should have been crouching, that would have helped. Alright, one down. Two down. Three down. Lasered his head right off. That's what I like to see. You know, I'm not finding the shooting quite as awful as I thought I might. Having been a bit spoiled in the first-person shooter department lately. Was there another one? Can't bear the thought of not looting a gecko. I wish I had a grenade. That was wildly inaccurate. I should sue that shot for libel, it was so inaccurate. Right, what have we got, dead people? Hello! Hello, I'm spinning and spinning and spinning. You look like the Borg Queen, the bit that slots into the rest of her robotic body. Whee! Recharger rifle, hell yes. I forget what this is a reference to. Am I ever encumbered? I am, aren't I? Harumph. But on the bright side, recharger rifle. It's a goofy looking gun, but you know. Oh, we have a serious carry weight problem, don't we? Those gecko hides aren't helping. Fuck it, I'll have to go. What are we rolling today? We're playing as Mavis from Fallout 3 again. She's back and she's in New Vegas this time. Being her usual scumbag self, and yeah, that distant terrain is definitely way better than vanilla. That looks really nice, actually. I can zoom in and actually see lots of little details. Right. Does he turn up if you... No, he hasn't actually turned up. I've come up here, I've looted all the shit. But he hasn't actually turned up because I didn't say I would help him. That does make sense. I did wonder if he'd ambush you anyway, but he hasn't. Perhaps I should murder him in cold blood. I don't know if that's a little bit vicious even for Mavis, though. I don't see her being a common mugger, you know. Did a whole series. Well, I say a whole series. I played her in Fallout 3 and didn't really finish the playthrough because Fallout 3 was Fallout 3. There he is. I really hope they do a remaster for Fallout 3 like Oblivion. The rumor is that is what they're doing, yeah. It'd be pretty cool if they did. I don't know why, but I'm not feeling the hat anymore. Isn't there a cave up there? Or is that a World of Pain thing? Or am I going off looking for more loot when I can barely carry what I've already got? I need to level up strength, don't I? Next time I get a perk pull. Oh god, that's a lot of coyotes all of a sudden. Yeah, that is a damn weird looking gun, but it does have iron sights. Ah, I wondered why it hadn't attacked me yet. Look, I freed you from your prison! Honestly, Desmond, if Elder Scrolls 6 gets released at some point, and I'm still doing YouTube videos, there's going to be all sorts of requests of, you should play the son, daughter, grandchild of XYZ character you already played. That'll be a pretty common refrain, I think. Plot twist, I'll literally just play as Fathis again. But the mushroom's always multicolored. It's still fizzing. Literally sounds like you know, like the powder paracetamol you get. Fizzy good, make feel nice, etc., etc. Good old Metallic Monks soundtrack. Can you ask a deep lore question about Tim? Who's Tim? You just got your answer. Who? Oh, Arthur's dad. In my head, he's just Arthur's dad. He's not Tim. I did not recall that his name was Tim. Plasma pistol. Hello. Oh. I'm so sorry I left you out. Another laser pistol. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Pretty good nick as well. But I have a plasma pistol now, admittedly. Although the damage is not quite as good, mostly because the condition is terrible, but it does have that increased critical chance, which is not bad. But then again, so does the laser pistol, apparently, so fuck it. And I am once again over encumbered. But I like all of these guns! I suppose the Silence 22... Ah, no. The Silence 22 is good because you could take it into casinos. I can't get rid of that. Oh, my hoarder. My inner hoarder is coming out again. ditch the hat. And I suppose the jumpsuit. Part of me feels compelled to hold on to it because it's Fallout and I must have a jumpsuit. But no, we really don't need one. Repairs current weapon. Have I got anything worth using that on right now? Maybe the recharger rifle. I mean, you don't get to repair that very often, do you? I mean, how many more recharger rifles do you find? Oh, I can fix it with the... Fuck, I did not mean to do that, but you know what? Never mind. What's done is done. I just melted my crossbow. Damage-wise, they were pretty similar, to be fair, actually. Thank you very much for 59 months of subbage. Welcome back. You now have IL2 because of me. You're bad at it, but it's fun. Enjoy that. The learning curve is difficult, but it's worth it. See you, Radifix. Oh yeah, RepCon. Ugh. Do you know, for some reason, I never enjoyed RepCon. 90% of my playthroughs, I skip it. I think it just, I think it's because of the very first time I played Fallout New Vegas, you know, and I was really keen to actually get to New Vegas and progress the main story. And here I am, having to do this stupid side quest involving a bunch of ghouls in a rocket facility. And it felt like such an annoyingly long diversion from where I actually wanted to go that I always have this lingering negative feeling towards that particular quest as a result. Because I remember getting to Novak, and then it's like, can you go down the road and see what's up at the RepCon facility? And I'm sitting there thinking, well, you know, I'm making my way to New Vegas. This surely is not going to take very long. It's just a little, tiny little side diversion, and then you actually get there, and it just goes on and on and on and on. "20-minute adventure." Oh, thanks for the bits, Desmond, by the way. Right. I need a stash. That's what I need. I need a stash. Victor's house. I don't think any of the things in there I can, you know... Well, I suppose it could work. Even the dumpster is off limits. My goodness. I could probably... Could I store things at Doc Mitchell's house, do you think? Oh my god, no. Don't believe it. I simply don't believe it. Ooh. Nice. Stim pack expired. That's a new one on me. Where is the dock anyway? He's not in the loo, is he? Ah, there you are. Stim packs could expire, they would all be expired. Yeah, that's a good point, I suppose. Side note, actually, I did enjoy how in the Fallout television series, the stim packs work almost exactly as they do in the video game. They just fucking magically heal you. That really tickled me, that did.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
Look at him run.
What the hell is your problem?
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Who was that man you were arguing with?
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
What was the argument about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
It's odd that Cobb wasn't able to find Ringo. The town's not that big.
Cobb hasn't exactly been looking for Ringo too hard. I think he's afraid that Ringo will ambush him, which is probably true.
Where is he now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it? That's a very Mavis thing to ask.
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
What are you going to do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Okay. I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
I don't care about your radio. Where did they go?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
You still haven't said where they're going.
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
I have to admit, one of my favorite things to do in this game is to actually skip all of the initial parts of the main quest and go the stupid, difficult, dangerous way to the strip, past the death claws and the cazadors and whatnot. It's surprisingly doable. Do you know the robot that rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
You don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
What does he actually do around here?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
How long has it been in Goodsprings?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
It's like in Fallout 2, you can just go to the Enclave base and get a suit of power armor at level 1. Yeah. Again, this is one of the reasons why I always really liked Fallout 1 and 2, is because you could do stupid things like that. It's what makes those games feel more like a 2D top-down. And this is going to sound like heresy to some people, but that's partly what makes them feel like a 2D top-down Bethesda game, Fallout 1 and 2, is because you can do things like that. It's like going to the Dren plantation in Morrowind at level 1 and immediately grabbing all the Gucci kit from Dren's manor off the shelves by stealing it. You know, it's that kind of like Fallout 1 and 2 have that same sort of like, if you know the game well enough, you can go and do some really silly things kind of thing going on. Whereas it's harder to do that in something like Baldur's Gate because a lot of the content is locked behind acts, you know, or chapters or whatever. Like you can't, for example, if you play Baldur's Gate 1, you can't just go directly to Baldur's Gate itself because you're not allowed in until like chapter 3 or whatever it is. Never mind, let's talk about something else.
Fine by me.
Well, it's like in Fallout 1, you can go to the Master's, not the Master's lair, but you can go to, you know, the base with all the super mutants right at the start of the game. In the same way that in Morrowind, you can go directly to Red Mountain and have a little chit-chat with Dagothr at level 1 at the very start of the game. I mean, if you can survive all the way into the dungeon to get to it, of course. Fallout and 1 and 2 have always had that kind of openness about them. Which, makes sense that Bethesda took one look at Fallout when they wanted to buy it, the property, and make their own Fallout games. It makes sense they looked at it and thought, yeah, that's kind of what we do, really, actually. This seems like a good fit for us. And thus they did. And they made Fallout 3, and the rest is history. Does Goodsprings get many visitors?
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Primm, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
Anything interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland?
There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Tell me about the NCR.
The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
Why do you think the NCR and the Legion both want the dam?
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
Can you tell me about the Legion?
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
Alright.
Be careful out there.
Toodles. Toodles, Trudy. Should we go have a chat with Ringo? Supposed to be a safe container to stash stuff in the petrol station. Noted. I don't think what other silly things you can do in Fallout 1 and 2. I like that there's that whole thing where like you can pass the Vault City citizenship test if you deliberately build a character designed to pass it, but you're guaranteed to fail it pretty much any other way. And you get some slightly funny dialogue if you actually do it. Evening, Heartless Sage. I'm definitely talking myself into playing Fallout 1 this evening, aren't I?
Who are you, and what do you want with me?
If you're going to shoot, you'd better not miss.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
Mm-hmm. Caravan, you say? What are the rules?
It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pot. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids. So there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see Caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced. And more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game?
Let's play. See if I can do it from memory.
Don't worry. I'm not that good of a player.
Begin the game by establishing a mutual bet. There is only one betting phase per game. Since Caravan has its roots in merchant caravans, players are allowed to use any common currency available regardless of its origins, though bottle caps are common. Players may also offer NCR dollars or Legion coins. Once a bet is established, players move on to deck building. Great. Auto match. Accept. Okay. To play Caravan, you must assemble a deck that consists of at least 30 cards. So on and so forth. Can't remember which one's my actual deck that I've got. Just randomize the damn deck. Each player drawing 8 cards. Yeah. Trying to remember I'm trying to get to skipping to the exact rules of what order you place the cards down in, because that's the bit I can't quite remember off the top of my head. Do I have like I must have a mod here that's giving me info at the bottom of the screen telling me what the cards do, because I don't think that was a thing in vanilla. Doubles card value stackable for multiplicative effects. 4 plus 2 kings equals 16. Oh, that little wrinkle I never remembered. Reverses direction, changes suit. Yeah. No, cancel. I'm gonna give it that there. Yeah, okay, here we go. 21 to 26. Yeah. Ideally 26. Numbered cards and aces. On one card have a direction, ascending or descending, and a suit. Direction determined by the last 2 cards in a caravan. Suit by the last card in a caravan. All subsequent cards must continue in the same direction or match a suit. Yes, that was how it works. Cool, cool, cool. Marvelous. You bastard. You son of a bitch. That would be too much. That would be too little. Ooh. I need to play a... okay. Cancel. Perfection. Oh, that's... oh! Mwah! Chef's kiss. 26 exactly. Alright, Ringo, you son of a bitch. You play a sneaky face card in a minute and just torpedo one of my caravans. You had to Google what effect the Joker would have because you couldn't reference the rules in game while you're in a match. Yeah, it seems like I've got a mod somewhere that allows you to do that. See, with the Queen, reverses direction and changes suit, which is super handy. But Caravan's great fun once you bother to sit down and learn it. I think I probably learned it not so much by reading the rules, but by watching someone else who was doing a Let's Play of the game, who got really into Caravan. I think that's how I learned how Caravan works. And then once I figured it out, I was like, oh, this is actually really quite fun. But then I'm a sucker for card mini-games and RPGs in general, so I played a lot of Gwent in my time. The only one I didn't really much care for was Pazak in KOTOR. That wasn't very good. But even then, I still played a fair bit of it. Honestly, it's worth bothering with Classic, because not only once you know how is it quite fun, but also you can earn quite a lot of caps playing it. That would take me to 17. That won't work, will it? No. So I'm just trying to nail this last caravan now. I'm thinking I've got 17 on there. The cards I've got at the moment, I've got a 3, I've got a 4 and a 2. So I could go 4, 3, 2, because the direction of this one's... no, wait, the direction of this one's going up. So actually what I need to do is I need to play this queen to reverse direction so I can actually start putting more cards down on that one. Either that, unless one of these is spades, but they're not. It's diamonds, clubs, hearts, clubs again. So we got to play the queen on this, which means I still can't use that. Unfortunately, that would have been too easy. But I can now play this 4 Gets us to 21. And he's given up. Know when to hold him. I got that reference. Winnings to date, 53 caps. I should have bet more. I don't know who this doctor's bar belongs to, but I'm having it. You can keep the yeast, though. I guess this is your stuff, huh, Ringo? He's just gone to bed. He's like, fuck it. Yeah, you didn't see that. NCR infamy game. Oh my god! Oh shit! Whoa, dude. Stupid recharger rifle. Recharge faster. Ringo. I mean, Victor.
You need to be careful. It's dangerous out here.
I'll try to remember that. I'm not going to ask how did you know I was in trouble, because, like, there were gunshots.
See that you do.
Are you following me?
I saved your life, so I kind of feel responsible for you is all.
I can take care of myself.
Well, sure you can, friend. But everyone needs a hand from time to time. Maybe you'll return the favor one day.
You saying I owe you?
I wouldn't put it exactly like that, friend.
Goodbye.
Till our trails cross again, partner.
Suspicious. Alright, well, that's not how I saw this going down, I must admit, but, just how much infamy did I get? We're still neutral. I can live with that. I mean, that's kind of dumb, and it wasn't what I was intending. But I can embrace the chaos. I can live with the idea that Mavis tried to nick his bottle caps, and he woke up and was just like, "Fuck you!" and started shooting, and then that's how it went down. It's a little bit Tarantino-esque, but I can roll with that. I don't have a locksmith's digest here, do I, in my inventory somewhere? I don't. Well, we clearly need to level up our lockpicking. Can't be getting stopped by trifling little easy locks like that. It's just embarrassing. Sadly, we're not playing with that mod that lets you blow it open with explosives. Not that I have any explosives, admittedly. What happens now if you just go tell Joe Cobb that you killed Ringo? Don't know. It's a good question, though, isn't it? Perhaps we'll find out. You know, I'll take the food as well. I'm playing with survival mode on after all. Oh, you know what? I got a place to sleep now. Unexpected bonus. Oops, wrong button. I'm not doing great for food, am I? I thought I had more of it. Well, I can't eat detergent. Iguana on a stick and some cram. That's what we need. Oh, I thought we'd wait. I was sleeping until 6. Apparently it's 5 a.m. Well, we're getting up for an early start, apparently. My goodness. Love the buffalo gourd, though. Okay, well, we've killed Ringo. We beat him at Caravan, and then we killed him. In self-defense, admittedly, but we kind of provoked him. So where is Cobb, then? Is he down the road here somewhere, or does he just decide to fuck off as soon as you kill Ringo? No, he's here. He's actually here.
What do you want?
What was that you said about Ringo?
He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town.
Not anymore.
Serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo.
I can't just tell him he's dead. That's interesting. This area is your territory.
It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots.
Sure, if Ringo was alive, he'd call Castle Doctrine. Oh, yes. Oh, America. You and your Castle Doctrine and your quaint little, slightly horrifying laws like that. I submit that there was not a proportional and reasonable use of force by Ringo there in response to me taking some bottle caps out of a cash register. It's just not on. It's not on. What's been going on in the rest of the wasteland?
Same old shit that's been going on for years. The NCR and Legion are still fighting over Hoover Dam for some reason.
What do you know about the Legion?
I've run with some tough gangs, but I gotta admit, they all got nothing on the Legion. I hear they stick you up on poles and it takes a while to die. I ain't saying I'm afraid of them or nothing, but I'll be staying out of their way.
Tell me about the NCR.
New California Republic. Nothing new about it. Just a bunch of people with money and power pushing everyone else around. They've got troops all over the Mojave, but it's a big desert, so it's pretty easy to avoid them if you want.
Like you wouldn't push people around if you had the money and power. Do you know anything about Hoover Dam?
Never been there since the NCR's got troops all over it. Must be pretty important.
Let's say I help you take over this town. I don't really want to. Nah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I was hoping you might be able to tell him that Ringo's dead, but looks like the answer is no on that. But yes, let's skedaddle. Scram, skedaddle. Use some of these expired stim packs. I wonder if you can recycle them somehow into regular ones. Probably can. I mean, tell the lady at the saloon. I don't really want to go up to Trudy and tell her, oh yeah, you know Ringo? I fucking shot him in the head. and his head came off. I feel like that would be a poor life choice as well. Ringo, that nice dude who you were all concerned about. Yeah, he's fucking dead. I killed him. Oh, this is where one of the balls ended up. There's another one. Oh, are we playing football now? New challenge playthrough unlocked. Get the balls all the way to the strip without using the Z key, but I've already lost the challenge now because it got stuck. Right. This murder goes out to Doc Mitchell. Oh, hello. Dirty pre-war casual wear, huh? No, thank you. Are those? Oh, those are burned. I thought that was pre-war cash. It's not. It's burned books. Right. Since I don't think I've. This is rare for me, but I've made it out of Goodsprings without actually murdering all the powder gangers. So does that mean that these powder gangs over here are not going to shoot me? Are they going to be kind of chill? Can I just have a chat with them? Looks like the answer is yes.
Hello. Any lawman that comes after me won't have it easy.
Motherfucker. When did I last save? I'm not having that. I'm sorry, but I'm not. Why do they have live mines in their campsite? What fresh madness is this? I just want to see. Where is the mine? Where is it? Oh yeah, that little powder charger right there. It's almost like Bethesda made this game. Shockingly, they didn't, but is he gonna do it again? Guys, I'm going to do you a massive favor.
Found you.
By blowing my own face off. I think my explosive skill must be dreadful. Yeah, it is. Oh, you guys have fun. If I hear a bang in the distance as I move away here, we'll know the reason why. Okay, well this is unusual for me, I must admit. I've made it out of Goodsprings, and the powder gangers do not shoot me on sight. We're doing things differently in this playthrough, it seems. Mate, it was so inaccurate there that the gecko didn't even realize it was being shot at. Oh my god. Okay, that was quite funny. I wondered if it was just going to go shooting off into over the horizon there in some kind of amazing physics glitch, but tragically it didn't. Not strong enough to sprint with this weapon. Oh, is that a thing? Well, didn't know that. Can I sprint after putting it away at least? Yeah, I can. Like a cat with a paper bag. Yes, that's what I was thinking. That's what sprang to mind for me as well. Oh, hello. Jesus Christ. Do you guys remember that mod I had back in the day that gave some of the geckos guns? That was funny. It was like a... Oh my god. Oh, it's close. I think it was a mod, one among many, that added like a bunch of extra mutants and monsters to the game. And I think one of the options was, I don't know if this is how it worked for sure, but I think this is how it worked. If you had Wild Wasteland turned on, it added geckos to the game which were armed with guns. Don't think you've ever sided with the powder gangers. I've done it once, just to see what would happen. But normally never, yeah. I just like the Goodsprings NPCs too much, you know. You do all that, you Doc Mitchell, like, you know, he saves your life, and then Sunny smiles, gives you free shit, and you go out shooting geckos with her. And then, you know, Ringo's generally not that much of a bastard, unless you try to steal his caps, obviously. And then it just feels weird, even if you're playing as a scumbag, to just be like, right, yeah, okay, I'm going to betray all of you now for what exactly? What's going on in Primm?
Some convicts from the prison up the road have taken over the town. Everyone inside is either dead or in hiding. What's more, there are 2 tribes of raiders causing trouble in this area as well. You'd be safer heading back up to Goodsprings.
No, for reasons I don't care to explain, that's not an option. Shouldn't you be protecting the town or something?
We'd love to, but they don't fall under NCR jurisdiction. Even if they did, we're in no shape to protect them.
Why can't you protect them?
We don't have the equipment to take out the convicts. And even if we did, we need some extra hands for backup. You should talk to Lieutenant Hayes. He's in a tent down the road. Just stay on the west side of the overpass if you don't want to get shot.
You have discovered Primm. Am I definitely hidden? I hope so. I'm not just gonna leave a load of perfectly good ammunition lying around. I don't care if it belongs to the NCR. Oh, I just thought to myself, that's the way to Randall's hut, but I'm pretty sure this mod list doesn't include New Vegas bounties, so it's not there. Speaking of mods that I've used so much that I forgot they're not vanilla.
Hey,
Sergeant McGee.
watch out!
What the fuck? Sergeant McGee is very easily startled, apparently. Taylor 2 Wastelands is a must-have mod for New Vegas, though. Why would? But if I'm playing New Vegas, why would I want to play Fallout 3? I'm already playing the superior game. JB. Why would I want to play Fallout 3 when I've already chosen to play Fallout New Vegas, JB? Why? This doesn't make any sense. I am yanking your chain, sir. Enter Lieutenant Hayes' tent. You like having access to the stuff from Fallout 3 too? You mean having access to things you're not supposed to have access to in New Vegas and therefore breaking the game? I don't know, that sounds like cheating to me. Hello.
Morning.
I didn't actually expect him to reply to me there. A disguise? Perchance. Although I don't have the carry weight to be lugging around NCR armor just on the off chance I want to use it as a disguise. But good to know it's there.
I'm Lieutenant Hayes of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. What's your business?
What are you doing out here?
We were sent out here to hold back the tide of convicts from the correctional facility. As you can probably tell, we aren't doing the kind of job we could be doing.
What's the problem with your mission?
The mission isn't a problem. The problem is with supplies. The convicts are better armed and organized than our intel initially suggested. I'm trying to get some reinforcements here, maybe some guns with some firepower, but shit. Things are just going slow.
Tell me about the correctional facility.
Most people just call it NCRCF. That's
No, they don't.
NCR Correctional Facility. A little bit ago, the convicts there staged a coup. Killed the guards that weren't able to escape. And have been ransacking the area since then.
Do you have any information on the convicts?
Not much. They've taken to calling themselves powder gangers. Mostly because they've taken to using the explosives meant to clear boulders as weapons. They got organized faster than I would have thought. Most of them, at least. Thankfully, the small group in town here seem to have split off from the main force, so they aren't getting anything in the way of support.
Gang politics. I have some other questions.
I have some free time. Ask away.
Does the NCR have any plans to attack the prison?
Military operations are classified information. The brass is familiar with
Fair
the situation
answer.
with the NCRCF.
I want to help your troops take the prison back, though. Believe me. I'm a big supporter of the NCR, oh yes.
Some powder gangers did you wrong, is that it? We'll get in line. Still, you do look capable enough. And manpower hasn't been easy to come by. Alright, if you want to put yourself in harm's way, I'll help you do it. I'll mark the staging area on your map. Talk to Sergeant Lee.
I fought the law and the law won. Oh, nice. Here we go. Right, I want to level this up because I want to be able to make gecko steaks. However, I can't remember how much survival we need for gecko steaks. Does anyone remember how much survival I need for gecko steaks? Is it 25? 25. Cheers. Alright, and then we'll put the last 3 into energy weapons. Brilliant. Now we can barbecue. So I didn't initially have an issue with the powder gangers, but now I'm thinking, because I forgot this quest existed, that I'm thinking Mavis is looking at the NCR and being like, all right, clearly these are the guys with the power and the money. What can I do to get myself in their good books? Helping them shoot a bunch of escaped convicts could be a good start. Oh yeah, we're also hearing Primm about this, I almost forgot. No lockpicking, but yeah, we'll work on that later. I'm more interested in gecko steaks than lockpicking at the moment, although perhaps my priorities are not in quite the right order. It's just we need food, and I've got loads of the damn things. Funny thing is now that I can't find a campfire anywhere. There's smoke, but it's from a petrol barrel. But there's some little campfires up here. Still too over encumbered to sprint, huh? I'm gonna get rid of the stupid lead. That hasn't helped a lot, has it? Wonder glue as well. There we go. Now I can sprint. Aha! Gecko steaks, baby! Now he can eat like a king. Yum, yum, yum. Bunch of irradiated ghouls out there, aren't there? I think, if memory serves. One thing Fallout 4 messed up for you is that you keep picking up all the Wonder Glue and duct tape in the older games. Yeah, I know. I'm exactly the same. It's like Fallout 4 has done permanent brain damage. Now I can't go through the earlier games without wanting to pick up all the scrap metal, Wonder Glue, and duct tape.
Hey.
Oh, hello. Landmines. These things are really scary when your explosive skill is tiny. Yeah, they're still useful, for sure. It's just you don't need to hoard them like you do in Fallout 4. It's like desk fans. Like, you can't pick up desk fans, I don't think, in the earlier Fallout games, but I'll still see one, you know, in an office somewhere. And be like, must pick up. Oh, shit. I tried to sprint there and then discovered I can't with this gun. Oh my god, this is not going well. Oh, this is going really poorly. What is with the dynamite spam, bro? Oh, okay, we're dead. Is that our first death? Okay. Stop, she's already dead. That might have been our first death. I've reloaded a few times after being blown up in the face, but I didn't actually die, I don't think, on those occasions. Funnily enough, the recharger rifle does appear to be the highest damage weapon I've got. It's equal with the Silence 22. Now the powder gang. They are, admittedly, although I just don't remember them being quite so trigger happy with the dynamite in the past. Wonder if that's a mod thing, or maybe they were always like that and I just don't remember. Oh. He's well hidden. Hey dude, down there. Fucking hell. Glad I got a bit of cover. Whoa! Jesus Christ.
You like that?
No, I don't. Oh my god. Please tell me it went down there. It did.
They killed him. They killed him. Had enough? I'm here.
Hell. I'm just wasting ammo here, aren't I? Alright then. I've only got one doctor's bag. Bollocks. Some NCR dollary dues. The DPS on that pistol's quite good now, actually. Oh, yeah. Hoarding varmint rifles. Okay then. If you use the doctor's bag not on a limb, it stops them from being crippled and doesn't... do you know what? I feel dumb for not realizing that. You mean like this? Holy crap, I never realized that in all the years I've played this game. I didn't realize you could just use a doctor's bag like that. You absolute legend. I'm not surprised we're getting crippled really easily, mind you, because we did take the small frame perk, didn't we? Trait, really, not perk. I think the recharger rifle has some upgrades you can get, yeah. Some mods, you know. Grilled mantis. I'm over in company. For fuck's sake! I'm getting the most squeaky clean 9mm pistol of all time right now. We are reaching that point where I need to start ditching stuff. Plasma pistol, goodbye. I'm starting to accumulate enough ammo now that needing to carry around 6 or 7 different guns is becoming less and, well, it's less necessary than it was. Crazy that the 9mm pistol is my highest damage weapon right now. No mods for the recharger rifle. Oh. Could have sworn I used to have some. Probably a mod thing, huh? Maybe that was a Project Nevada thing. I always used to play with that mod back in the day. You know, those beams of light coming through there, it's a neat graphical effect. That still looks kind of... the lighting in here, in this room right now, still actually looks pretty solid, doesn't it? For a game this old. That's pretty good. See, look, desk fan. I want to pick it up. It's got those precious screws. There's the sheriff and his wife. Mrs. McBain's eyeball. Sheriff's duster. Sheriff's hat. Brahmin skin outfit. And a gun. I see you. I see you. I see you, cowboy repeater. Oh my god, it's in such appalling condition, but... Oops, I didn't mean to do that, actually. I want it, precious. You don't have any weapon repair kits lying around here, do you, by any chance, Sheriff? Because that would be really handy. Oh, do I have to leave? Do I have to leave behind my beloved shovel? My entire misc section is weightless stuff. Desperately start eating things to free up my carrying capacity. No, we need to lose a gun. I guess it's going to be the Magnum revolver since it uses the same ammo as the cowboy repeater anyway. That's still not enough. About the mines. But they're really valuable, apparently, the mines. Holy shit, look at that. 225 caps. Curse you and your weedy little arms and back, Mavis. Oh. Carrying all that friggin' sunset sarsaparilla around. That's fixed it. I forgot I'd stolen all of that. Whoops. I've got an idea.
I'm out of here.
Oh, what the hell? The gun jam? I feel like I was being screwed over there by collision mesh as a smidge. Well, we're gonna have to deal with the intermittent headaches and flashing lights, I guess, for a while. Where did the other guy go? Wait a minute. There he is. Die, you piece of shit. Oh, he was just about to throw some dynamite at me. Her. I keep repairing this varmint rifle that I'm not even using. Oh, look, a new gun that I can't afford to carry. But it's a shotgun! I like shotguns! It even has a unique crosshair. Me one shotgun. Me cannot afford to carry shotgun. Shotgun weighs 7. It's too much. Besides, do I really want to be that close to the enemy anyway? There are better shotguns. Shotgun Surge is one of your all-time favorite perks. I think we might have to go back to Doc Mitchell.
I don't know what it was brought you to Primm, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell.
I've noticed. Want to play a hand at Caravan? Who are you?
Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Primm going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost.
I'm a courier with the Mojave Express, as it turns out.
Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say.
I lost a package I was supposed to deliver.
I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me?
Well, can you tell me about this job?
Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps.
What was strange about it?
That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in.
He cancelled?
Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around. Asked me if your name was for real. I said, sure as like a rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package. That's what he said. Like the Mojave'd sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out.
Do you know who he was, where he went?
No idea. Sounds like you two had a history for him to act like that. And turn down the money, too. Hope he didn't see any trouble in that package of yours. Maybe he thought your name was bad luck. Not for me to say.
Probably just one of Mavis's many enemies. Well, some men stole my package, man, in a checkered suit and some thugs. Did they pass this way?
Well, now that you mention it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking about a chip.
One of those men shot me. I need to know the best way to get to them.
Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going. A Beagle had some notes he was taking while he was eavesdropping around the Potter gangsters. He'll be your best source of information on that subject.
Some more information about the delivery?
Sure, I'll tell you what I know.
Alright, never mind. I have some questions about Primm.
Well, I'll answer what I can.
What happened to Primm? It's a good question.
Let's see. Been tough around here for a good while now. Worse since them thugs kidnapped our deputy. It started with the breakout from the prison up the road. First there was just a few thugs rolling through town, but then they got organized. Now they call themselves powder gangsters or something, and run around throwing dynamite and shooting people. A little while ago, a good chunk of them left whatever kind of organization they got up there to squeeze all the food and drink out of us they could.
Ulysses was meant to be the vanilla Legion companion. He got cut along with the other Legion stuff that got scrapped, and then they repurposed him for the DLC. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. What's the Bison Steve?
It's an old hotel and casino here in town. Old Laura used to rent out rooms there, but she took off months ago. Across the way from the Vicky and Vance, the other old casino. Can't miss it. Don't go getting yourself shot.
All right. Oh, there was one more really, really important thing I need to ask you.
Hey, youngster.
You want to play Handy Caravan?
You think you have what it takes, kid?
That voice change. What's he betting? Auto match. Raise. I'm gonna raise it. I'm gonna raise it. Okay. Let's go. One more round of Caravan, and then we're going to end the stream, I think. This seems like a good place to stop. And it's getting pretty darn late, so... let's start off with... an 8. I got 2 7s here, so I'll go with a 7 on that one. An ace on this one. We'll go in the other direction. You son of a biscuit. I'd give me to 21. That's perfect. You piece of shit. Johnson Nash, you son of a bitch. Aha. Removes number card and all face cards attached to it. Well, I gotta reset this, so... Reverse direction, changes suit. I'm wondering if I could use that on him to really piss him off. But I don't know if it would work very well, so I'm going to hold on to it. I could totally torpedo him with this king, though. I'm going to hold on to it for now, but... it is very much an option. You son of a bitch. Where is he getting them all from? Okay, I got a 10. That's not bad. I can use that. Ah ha ha ha. We can rescue this again. If he puts another king on it, I swear to God. I'm gonna be mad. Oh, you just stop. Johnson Nash. I will shoot you once this game is over. if I lose. Motherfucker's done it again. At least he's wasted. That was a total waste. He shouldn't have done that. That was a total waste of a king, so I'm kind of happy with him doing that. He's really going he's going really ham with the face cards, isn't he? That's kind of weird, honestly. I don't even know what a Joker does, but he just used it. Oh, it's going the other way with that one, isn't it? This is madness. Madness, I tell you. Madness. Fucking knew he'd do that. Do you know what, buddy? Two can play at that game. Yeah, get wrecked. Because he's got way more cards than me left over, so this can't go on forever. I thought maybe when you got to an ace it reversed direction, but it looks like maybe no, it doesn't. Which is a bit of a problem. Oh, how? What happened there? Oh, it's still 28, it's just it's not in red anymore for some reason. Oh, this is a spade, so that's actually perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you over there, buddy. I'm gonna quite liberally fuck you over with that one. It removes all of the cards of this value or suit if an ace on an ace. Oh, that's what the Joker does, huh? Could remove all these kings. I'm gonna hold on to that for the minute. That would put me bang on 26 if I play that there. Right, now I'm going to use the Joker to get rid of these kings. Except... Oh, can I not? Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. I thought I could use that. For some reason I can't use that on kings. Alright, see you, Colonel Cavalli. Varying effect depending on what you place it on top of. Yeah, apparently I can't use it on these kings. Which is sort of annoying. Right. If you play the Joker, the NPC flips the table. That would be funny, wouldn't it? With an animation and everything. Could use it on your ace of clubs, might get rid of the overblown 8. Oh, that's smart. It would ruin my day glow, though. I'm not surrounded by great options here, though, admittedly, so. And that can't go up. That's stuck until I get. Ooh, actually, though. What are you doing, dude? Johnson Nash is just like, I want to see how high of a score I can get on a single stack, just for giggles. I have like 52 kings in my deck, and that's what I'm going to do with them. Jesus. Oh, hang on a minute. Now I can use it on the king? That seems to have done nothing, and now I've drawn another Joker. What is going on? I feel like I am actually winning here, you know. That's the interesting part. I'm going to use this Joker on that heart there. Because... okay, that did not have the effect I wanted at all. Holy shit. I thought it was going to get rid of the 2, the 3 here, and this king. But it didn't. Clearly I misunderstood something there. Because I've just kicked myself in the teeth by doing that. That was not very fucking clever. Oops. Have I just thrown the game by doing that? I may have done. Oh my god, why? Joker removes all cards of the value on the entire table. I thought it was on a I wanted it to remove all the cards of that suit, but I didn't play it on an ace, did I? I should have played it on an 8 of hearts if there was one. That's what it would have. I got the effects mixed up. Oops. See, oh, there's an ace of hearts right there. Funnily enough, the game taunts me. It taunts me. Okay, we haven't lost just yet. Perhaps I can still snatch some victory from the jaws of defeat. There's a 26. I will quite happily play that. There we go. I just need to somehow unfuck the hub. That's the problem here right now. I don't have enough cards left to win this, I don't think. He's just gonna, the bastard's just gonna endure this out, isn't he? He's got 15 cards left in his deck. I got 1. He's not even trying to win the usual way here right now, is he? He's just fucking with me until I run out of cards. That's his plan. Discard track. I forget what that does. Oh, you could just get rid of the whole... Oh, I wish I'd known that sooner. There's me sitting around waiting to draw a queen when I could have just gotten rid of it. I'm such an idiot. But here's the thing. Am I an idiot who still has a chance? Because I'm thinking I might be. Yes! Suck it, Johnson Nash. I beat you and your troll deck full of face cards. Give me those damn caps. That was a close one. I enjoyed that.
Still hanging about Primm, huh?
Yeah, I am. You got anything for sale? Specifically doctor's bags.
Problem is, I ain't going into my shop.
Oh, I see. Right, yeah, cool. All right. You say Powder Gang has kidnapped the deputy, huh?
Well, you can call Beagle a deputy so long as you don't harbor too high an opinion of the word. Boy was about as useful as tits on a rat scorpion. Only qualification he ever had was to be brother to the wife of the sheriff. Still, I suppose he don't deserve what's befell him. We would have considered paying the ransom if we'd had caps to spare.
Okay. See you later.
Bye.
Alligator. Genuinely the most interesting round of Caravan you've seen. It was pretty good, wasn't it? I told you guys. I told you. Caravan's awesome. Caravan is great. You know, it's very dorky, but you know, I've always wanted to actually play Caravan with someone in real life. With actual cards. Because I do like me some card games in real life as well. I've played poker a couple of times, but I was always shite at it because I can't remember all the hands. But I do enjoy card games. And dice games as well. Liar's Dice. Fucking love Liar's Dice. Liar's Dice is so much fun. Been working on repainting a deck of cards you have into a Caravan deck. I wonder if you can buy... Someone probably on Etsy's done it, but I wonder if you can buy playing cards. A deck of playing cards, but they have like the New Vegas... you know, backs on them. Fallout playing cards is something I would like to own. You got the... Oh, it was a thing in the collector's edition, was it? Oh, okay. Nice.
Hey there.
What you drawing your gun on me like that, mad woman? See, I mean, I need to go to bed, but I also kind of want to keep playing because I'm really enjoying this. It's been forever since I properly played some New Vegas. Six of 6. Oversized poker chip. That's ours. What was this one? 2 oversized dice. Composed of fuzzy material. Fuzzy dice! Hey, Eddie. Three pieces of scrap metal, 2 sensor modules, and scrap electronics. Funny thing is, I think I had almost all of those, but I ditched them because of carry weight issues. Well, some scrap metal right there for a start to get the ball rolling. Whoa, hello. Ammunition. Ship to Goodsprings. You know what? Actually, yes. Cowboy repeater. One of the frag mines. Most of the dynamite. Do I really need all the gecko steaks? Probably not, but... There we go. The shovel. Yeah, at least I know where it is if I need it. Honestly, the varmint rifle can probably go too now. I don't see us needing the varmint rifle going forwards. Luck 10 blackjack is ridiculous. Well, perhaps we can make it a reality. Yeah, I don't know if it happens with Caravan. That's the interesting thing. Oh my god. I'm very lucky he's armed with a melee weapon. Yeah, target practice this. Oh, did he just run inside? Boo. Boo, I say. Boo. I could go grab that shotgun now, I suppose. Been absolutely played by the AI at Gwent in higher levels. Yeah, same. Oh, fucking hell. He's about to chuck an explosive at me. I do not care for this. Glad I grabbed that shotgun, because now's the time to use it. Or not. But did he just run away? I mean, I'd have the same reaction, I think, if someone unloaded a shotgun at me point blank. Did he just die of bleeding damage or something? What happened there? Seeing double.
Damn! I'm hit. Damn!
Holy shit. Okay. That took more ammo than I thought it would.
Come on.
That's right, you mothers. Run! Whoop. Wait for him to reload. Or not. He's resisted. It's not beating his damage threshold, is it? Did he just run away again? This guy! This fucking guy. Never seen that guy so close to the door. I know, it's crazy. I think it's because he ran inside. I'm assuming, anyway. Yeah. You get what you deserve. This fucking guy. You know, I quite like the Merc Troublemaker outfit. I bet its stats are a bit shit, though. Actually, not that bad. I mean, the lockpicking and explosives is whatever, but only one less DT than the leather armor. We're playing Fashion Vegas now. Ooh! Get out the sewing kit. Got to pick up the cars. The cars have screws in them in Fallout 4. We have a pro Fallout 4 player here in the audience tonight in the form of Potomsium. Clearly. Because I didn't know that. Alright, good night, Django. You know what? It's nearly midnight. I need to call it here. I mean, it's not like I need to be anywhere tomorrow. I didn't end up going to Warhammer World today in the end, which is why I'm streaming. Mostly because I remembered how fucking expensive it would be. To be honest, that and the weather has been a bit. Yeah, we got some storms coming in, and the weather's going to be even worse tomorrow. So
whatever. I've got better things to do.
And Warhammer World's a no this weekend. Oh my word. Do I have any limbs left? I know I should stop, but I'm having too much fun. What can I tell you? I was about to say, I'd be really screwed right now if he used some dynamite, and then I felt like he immediately went for the dynamite, that guy. Oh, do I have a super stim pack? I do, right. Alright, here's a taste of your own medicine, lads. Oh no! Aww. I think the game's trying to tell me it's time to go to bed. But I refuse until these guys are dead, at least. I'm not going to stop halfway through the Bison Steve. Come on. Game enforcing bedtime. I know, outrageous. What was its problem with the dynamite though? Why of all things would that cause it to crash? Ah, New Vegas is mysterious and strange. I'm pretty sure. Do I have NVAC installed as part of Viva New Vegas? I feel like it should have NVAC installed. So if that managed to sneak through NVAC, that's impressive. Okay. Just grab the mentats, round this corner. Let's try this again. No, I don't want an egg timer. Oh, fuck it, I've got an egg timer now. Alright, this pistol is surplus to requirements. I remember seeing a bug with hell at least once where if someone got jibbed by an explosion and one of those pieces hit another player, it'd be instant CTD. That's incredible. The next frontier in digital warfare, JB, the CTD shrapnel. Like you managed to gib one dude in a cluster of guys. You don't just get him, his whole squad gets crashed to desktop. That's diabolical. I love it. I don't know why I put so much into sneak. I don't really sneak, do I? I just get into position for a shot and then boosh. There's quite a few of you guys though, huh? I love that they didn't react to that at all until it exploded. Funny.
What was that?
Yeah, I see you there with your tire iron and your silly looking baseball cap. Have they gone the other way? Or are they dead? That one's dead. Oh, they dead. I did see a guy walking off into there. I don't know if he's alive still. Dynamite. Dynamite. Tee-hee. Actually, I quite like the Merc Veteran outfit too. Oh, he is alive. Fuck. There we go. Not anymore. Can I give you a hand? How's the Merc Veteran outfit compare? Unarmed and survival. I like the look of the Merc Veteran outfit. It's always been one of the better looking outfits. But I think having plus 10 explosives is nice. Like that could be the difference between me getting an explosion in the face from a frag mine and not getting an explosion in the face from a frag mine. So I think I'll stick with this. Do any of you have a doctor's bag? Anyone? Bueller? I don't suppose the healing powder does anything. No. How far in am I? Not very far. We're at the Bison Steve right now, so. Ah, there you are, Beagle. Deputy Beagle, I presume. Look at those atomic cocktails. Do they have caffeine in them? Or was that a mod thing from back in the day? They do have caffeine in them. Sleep minus 150. Yeah.
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers, but my hands are numb.
You must be Deputy Beagle.
Why, yes I am. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I'd be most appreciative if you'd set me free.
I hear you have information on some cons that came through here with a guy in a checkered suit.
My good lady, I believe I may have some information that would prove useful. If you would just untie my hands, I'd be more than happy to share that information I have with you.
You can tell me or you can rot in here.
Well, you look to be a trustworthy sort. Okay, I'll tell you what I know. I overheard them saying that they're on their way to Novak. If you want to follow them, I strongly suggest that you follow the road through Nipton. There are a lot of dangerous things out in the desert. You won't have me with you to protect you,
as I need to stay here and keep Primm safe.
Ugh.
It would be so very delightful.
How did you end up being a hostage?
I must say it's been the low point of my career in law enforcement. The powder gangers stole into town at night and murdered my sister and her husband, the sheriff, in bed while I was sleeping in the office. I watched them for a bit, waiting for the right moment to pounce and arrest the lot of them, taking careful notes as I watched. To my dismay, they found me while I waited in the shadows and brought me here.
I'll set you free now, I suppose.
Oh, that's just marvelous. I think I'll be making my way outside now. The air's a little close in here.
If you try to run away instead of fighting at my side, I'll kill you myself.
Oh, why, of course. I'd never let you fight my kidnappers with my help. Without it. You lead the way.
Come along, Beagle. I'll have to eat some of this food I keep picking up. Does one of these guys have a key? Also, I will take that to do a bit more sewing. Lovely. All right. Oh. Apparently I completely missed that incinerator with the flamer fuel that he chose not to use for some reason. Oh, now that has actually significantly improved the old leather armor. You not played New Vegas for 5 years or so? Yeah, it's been a long time for me as well. Start the playthrough on this stream then. Yes, indeed. We started it today. Playing as Mavis, who you may or may not remember from a previous Fallout 3 playthrough we did. She is, well, she's evil, to put it mildly. Mavis is a bit of a baddie. Kind of a lawful evil baddie, though. Anything in the bin? Can't wait to see if Beagle dies. Beagle might have to die in a terrible, terrible accident involving this 9mm pistol if he does survive somehow. Hallelujah! At last, finally. Do I need a sensor module? I think I might need a sensor module to fix Eddie. Oh dear. Carry weight issues once again. Ah, these stupid atomic cocktails. Ugh, why did I pick them up? Why? That was nice. Beagle, you useless. More sewing! More sewing! Tactical combat sewing. What the heck? Why am I even... Oh, must have been some of the ammo I picked up or whatever. I do have a lot of dynamite on me now, admittedly. I'm getting through all this food I've gotten at a stupid rate just because of carry weight reasons. It's dumb. Pre-war bonnet. I swear by my pretty pre-war bonnet, I will end you. Oh, yes. I mean, it doesn't really work with the rest of the outfit, but oh, yes. I don't want to drink the toilet water. I'm thinking of ditching the shotgun again, because it's kind of rubbish. In fact, I'm going to, yes. Leaving all the sarsaparilla, something you can never do. I sympathize, but I have a carry weight of 90. A pathetic 90. I cannot afford to carry away the sunset sarsaparilla, as much as it pains me to leave those vending machines full. Oh my god. Alright. Dynamite. Frag out.
Holy shit!
Okay, this is... I'm reloading. I'm sorry, but I'm reloading. I don't want to have to spend another hour looking for another doctor's bag. Run!
Look out!
Found you. I think. Wish I could lean. There used to be a mod for this game that allowed you to lean around corners. Beagle's run away, hasn't he? Oh! I say he's run away, but...
Just getting jumpy, I guess.
Beagle is dead. Well, we kind of thought that would happen. Well done, Beagle. There's his journal. Fantastic. I really do not need more dynamite. One of these has got a first aid cabinet in it, I'm sure. The ammo and drugs have some weight. Do they? Does the ammo does have weight. Yeah, you're right. It does. But I can't say no. I mean, saying no to sunset sarsaparilla is one thing. Saying no to ammunition? Are you mad? Are you mad? One cannot simply say no to ammo. Even if it does weigh a ton. Guess I maybe don't need these 200 rounds of 5.56 right now, but what if I get myself the service rifle from the NCR? Then I'll want it. Can I just quickly switch to the silenced 22?
Watch out!
Oh! Fucking hell. Oh, that did not. That did. Alright, never mind. I was hoping for a headshot like the one we got downstairs with the silenced 22, but fuck that apparently. Also, yeah, go ahead. Destroy my head again. I actually like the headaches.
Hey!
Where the hell did he come from? $25 lockpick at last. More guns, please. Right. Intense... I don't care about any of these. Intense training. Strength. Done. Hooray for 100 carry weight. It's not much of an improvement, but by God, it's something. Wish there was an option to turn the head effect off. I know, but I guess it is part of the debuff is having to put up with the annoying effect. It brings back some slightly nostalgic memories, admittedly, of me playing Fallout 3 back in the day. With the, I don't even remember what it was called now. Was it Fallout Wanderers Edition or something like that? Like the you know, the mod that made Fallout 3 like super hardcore survivally. I can remember limping along through endless metro tunnels with a busted head and a busted leg, desperately trying to get back to Megaton, where I could sell my paltry, terrible scrap. Oh, come on, Mavis. I remember in that mod, if you wanted to heal limb damage, doctor's bags weren't a thing in Fallout 3. So you... Oh, shit. In that mod, you had to basically use medical braces and splints and things, which you either had to craft or, you know, pick up.
Got better things to do.
And then you had to put it on, and then it would be a certain amount of time until the limb actually healed. It was quite hardcore, but it was quite fun. Fallout 3 worked, like, if you wanted to make it all hardcore survivally, Fallout 3 was, like, so good for that. Holy shit, she's fucking hit everything except his head. There we go. I was just watching the rounds hit the wall behind him all around his head and like I'm tempted to grab that scrap metal for Eddie. In fact, I really should, even if I have to drop something for it. Desk fan. Anyone know what happened to the New Vegas mod for Fallout 4? I was really looking forward to that. Mr. Peterson, if you want to see your wife alive again, bring us the cash and small unmarked bills to the Bison Steve on Tuesday. Deputy Beagle's journal. Ah.
This is most unusual. The Powder Gangers have visitors today. I guess there's a first for everything. Now those tough-looking fellows must be great cons. I recognize those funny helmets and leather vests from stories I've heard. So what are they doing with that dapper gentleman who wears a checked suit? I wouldn't mind a suit like that. They're talking about heading south toward Nipton, then west to Novak where they'll meet up with someone. I guess I could track them if I needed to, but the town of Primm needs me here to serve and protect. Oh my, I think I've been spotted.
Oh, Deputy Beagle. You ridiculous man. Why not add some jet to the collection? Oh, some psycho as well. And a skeleton and a bathtub. This one makes sense. They just got in there and overdosed on all this shit in there. Oh my... I do apologize. You've ended up over there somehow. Mind you, there's a switchblade there, and there's a lot of bloodstains on the floor, so maybe it wasn't an overdose. Right. I do believe we're done here. Never realized you could come out this way. How does one get off this thing? Whee! She can really run like the devil, can't she, when she wants to? It looks way crazier in third person. She's like running like the T-1000. It's incredible. Alright. Well, I think that's that taken care of. Beagle is dead. Find someone to speak about helping Primm. Johnson!
Hey, youngster. Still hanging about Primm, huh?
Yeah, so, Beagle's dead.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to find us a new lawman. I suggest talking to those NCR troopers across the bridge. I also overheard the Potter gangsters talking about some ex-sheriff on lockdown there.
This, I mean, part of me wants to do this because I quite like to go to the... Seeing as I'm doing a rare playthrough where right now, at least, the Powder Gangers aren't trying to kill me on sight, I wouldn't mind going to the prison and actually recruiting the guy in the prison to be the sheriff, but at the same time, unfortunately, this is a role-playing game, and I feel like Mavis in this scenario is probably going to look at Johnson and go, that sounds like a whole lot of not my problem. They're still working on it? Oh, cool. See, I know, the thing is, I know that they said that they weren't going to put it in the mod, but like New Vegas on the Fallout 4 engine, with me being able to do settlement building would be sick. Because back in the dark ages before Fallout 4 settlement building was a thing, I did used to play like Wasteland Settler and whatever the other one was called in New Vegas. I remember going out into where was it? It was like the eastern end of the map somewhere. Like down here or here somewhere. And I built myself a little fort on the highway. And like defended it and stuff. It was good fun. It was very crashy. You kind of had to have a separate save game just to do the real-time settler stuff. Because it was very, very buggy and it could break your save. Because it was such an ambitious little mod. But yeah, being able to do that again, but in the Fallout 4 engine without all that fuckery would be quite fun. Fallout 4 settlement building in New Vegas to south. It does, right? Like, come on. It'd be grand, wouldn't it? I think it'd be good fun. I'd just like to be able to do the settlement building on a new map, honestly, rather than just being in Boston all the time. Because there's only a certain number of places you can build settlements in you know, in the Commonwealth. It stifles one's creativity a little bit after a while. I mean, I guess you can get mods that allow you to set up a thing wherever you want, but it's kind of glitchy. Hello? How did I not notice you before? Why is my karma at this point? I feel like I've lost a lot of karma. Plunderer, evil. I wonder if Mavis could rob the casinos. That'd be a fun side goal. Is the 9mm machine gun any good? I mean, it's in shitty condition, but I was wondering if it was worth ditching the 9mm pistol for it. The old World War II grease gun.
Hey.
Hey. Oh, does Johnson Nash have anything to sell yet?
Hey.
You know, dude, if you draw a gun on someone and say "hey" like that, you could create entirely the wrong impression. Just saying.
Hey, youngster. Still hang?
Here we go. Good sir. Do you have any doctor's bags? Of course you bloody don't. Here's some cards that I honestly don't think I need. Laser pistol focus optics. What else you got? I'm wondering about that cowboy repair, because I've got that one that I've sent back to Goodsprings via the post. Could use that one I've sent back there to repair this a little bit, get that up, you know, condition-wise slightly, maybe. Is it worth 245 caps though? And I might just find another one out there somewhere. Bulk small energy cells. Caravan shotgun. Anything else I could say? I've got quite a bit of dynamite saved up. I'll never remember to use that frag mine, so you can have it. Most of the drugs I'll never remember to use either, if I'm honest. But the thing is, they don't weigh anything, so... Yeah.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Bye.
See ya.
Move along, please.
Hey.
I never noticed that the grease gun gets hip holstered. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to leave it here. We'll probably be fast traveling. Well, maybe not fast traveling, but we'll be probably going back to Goodsprings because we need to have a little word with Doc Mitchell about that clanging headache we've got, and also probably buy every doctor's bag he has while we're at it. Hopefully, all that business with Ringo has settled down now, and they don't suspect a thing. So we can go back there and not be, I say, arrested. Who's going to arrest us? Easy Pete. But yeah, we may if you don't only just join us, folks, we may or may not have killed Ringo. It wasn't planned. He was asleep, and I was trying to help myself to some of the bottle caps in the cash register in the petrol station, and he kind of freaked out a bit and shot me a few times. So we shot him a few times right back. Anyway, you can see that on the VOD if you missed it. Anyway, regardless, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much for tuning in. If I remember to put this on YouTube, and I think I might, because it's been jolly good fun, and I want to do more. Thanks for watching on YouTube if you ended up watching it on YouTube. I shall see you for more of it in the near future. In fact, I may even stream tomorrow. I have to check the calendar and the to-do list. But I don't think I've got anything going on tomorrow. And apparently the weather tomorrow is going to be like thunder and lightning, very, very frightening. Downpours, rain, all the rest of it. So I'm not going anywhere. So I may come back tomorrow. I know it's unusual, the number of streams we're doing right now. It's insane, but we've got a brief window of opportunity here, so we might as well milk it. Yeah, I may be back tomorrow with more New Vegas. So, Galileo. Yeah. So yeah, folks, I may very well see you tomorrow. But for now, I bid you farewell. Have a good one, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your weekend if I don't see you any sooner. Yeah. Great. See you on Discord, those of you who are on Discord.